Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. We're doing all of our 3 Floyd beers in one night. Don't tell anybody. I'm stoked to check this beer out. I've had this beer before. I don't think I've ever reviewed it. I don't think I have. This is Gumballhead. 3 Floyds is in Munster, Indiana. And this beer comes courtesy of my man Jonathan. I appreciate you, bro. Sent me an awesome box of beers. And there were several, and by several I mean 3. This is the 3rd one. 3 Floyds beers. So, this beer, per the label, 5.6%, says it's an American wheat ale brewed with white wheat and then dry hopped with Yakima Valley hops. I love Yakima Valley hops. I think they're old school hops, aren't they? Yakima Valley's up in Washington, Pacific Northwest. I love Pacific Northwest hops. You should too. So, American wheat pale ale, canned on February 9th, so just under a month in the can, time of recording. It has been so fun drinking these beers. I'm officially a 3 Floyds fan again. Not that I ever stopped being one, but I realized though, I probably should have drank this one first because it's the lowest ABV, but you know what? Fuck it, whatever. That's how it goes around here. I like wheat beers. I reviewed a long time ago Woodmere Brothers Hefeweizen. That was the first beer I ever bought legally in a store when I turned 21. I was a big like wheat beer dude back in the day. I thought I was being fancy back then, like buying that instead of drinking Coors Light. I just love thinking back on those days. So yeah, I'm stoked to drink this beer again. It's been so long. I don't even remember the last time I had this beer, but I remember this was another one. This and Zombie Dust, like people were seeking those out. You were trying to trade for them. So this beer is a rad, like lemonade-y color. There's a chill haze on it. I can see my finger through the glass. We're using our 3 Floyds glassware because you guys know beer tastes better when you use proper vessels. Finger of bright white head. There's some bubbles in the glass I can see. It looks awesome. But yeah, I probably should drink this first because aren't you supposed to go lowest ABV to highest? Ah, fuck, whatever. We have no rules. Let's smell this thing. This smells like bright, like lemon. It's wheaty. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying weedy. It's not weedy. It's not dank. It smells like wheat bread, and it smells like if you squeezed lemon juice on wheat bread. Kind of like that. Just totally reminded me. I used to send beers to John and Eric, and John used to love talking shit about all the West Coast IPAs I loved. And I think it was Beechwood. Gosh, was it a Beechwood beer? Gosh, I'm sorry. We've had a couple beers already. I don't want to like go off on like stories, but it was either like it was a Beechwood beer or maybe a Noble beer, and he was like, it smells like if you put lemon juice on wheat bread. That's what this smells like. It smells light. It's weird saying it smells light and zesty, but it smells light and zesty. But yeah, it's like a cool. It almost reminds me of when I drink a lot of iced tea with lemon in it, and you know when you squeeze lemon into your iced tea and you go to take a sip of it, like you smell like that lemon essence. That's what that smells like. Smells awesome. Jonathan, cheers. Thanks, bro. I'm sure none of what I just said made sense to anybody, but in my head, after having a couple beers already, all of it makes sense. Dude, that's so good. If anybody says there's not lemon in this, I will fight you. That is so bright and lemon zesty while still being wheaty. And there's like a little bit of, what is that? There's something on my tongue. It's not bitterness, but it's kind of offering that. That's delicious. That's crushable. That's super dry on the finish. It's bready. It's lemony. This I could see like, I don't know. What is Indiana like? Is it probably super hot and like humid in the summertime? I don't know. I grew up in Northern California in the 115-degree summers. This would be like a beer in the summertime that you would just drink one after another and you would be absolutely stoked on it. It's super flavorful for being 5.6%, but without going over the top. Like this is something that's totally not offensive. I feel like this is a beer that you could give someone who like doesn't like hoppy beers or maybe even craft beer in general. Like, oh, it's too much. The flavors are too much. This might be something that could change their mind. I just love the like whatever hops they're using. It is so fucking lemony. Are we drunk and like we just keep saying lemony? I'm sure anyone who watches this and is a fan of this beer would say yes, it's lemony. If not, we're fighting. Fly out here. You can hang out and fight in the garage. I just love how like clean, bright, zesty it is on your palate with that like wheat bread aspect and the lemon stuff. The lemon stuff. It's awesome. This beer is fantastic. I really, really like this. It's a rad change up from like all the hoppy beers that I drink. Again, with this one, if this was available to me, I would drink this all the time. It would be in my fridge all of the freaking time. So it's not quite, I don't think this is like Hefeweizen-ish. You don't get those like estery, like I feel like Hefeweizens are like, I don't even know what estery means, but I know, like I don't know what the word actually means, but I think what I've tasted from them and like smelled from them, I know what it is. They're almost like not like clovey. I don't fucking know, but I don't think it's quite that. I think the lemon part, like the zesty citrus part of it, is the hops that I'm tasting. So it doesn't like go like towards really like Hefeweizen style, and obviously it's not like crazy hazy, but this is awesome. I love it. I have to stop doing multiple beer reviews in a night. It's a mess. This is really, really good. So that's Gumballhead from Three Floyds. I hope you guys are fans of this one. If not, check this beer out. It's fucking awesome. Jonathan, I appreciate you sharing this one. You know what? I think I'm going to drink the last beer that he sent. Like, might as well just go all four, right? The other one's a hazy double IPA. Like, might as well we'll go feet first. We're jumping in. So let's talk about this one if you guys are fans. If not, then we won't talk about it. At any rate, appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.